Alright, viewers, I've just included the pricing for the bike rentals from the local Suzuki, Aprilia Motor Guzzi dealership and the Triumph dealership. Let me know how the prices compare with your area for bike rentals. Also is the second part of my ride home from the Triumph dealership in Rottweil, where I had my first service. I hope you enjoy.
Oh, I got past you as well, mate. Sit behind you all bloody way. Somebody has to go through it at exactly the right speed. I think it was 30 kilometers per hour. No wonder there's a queue of bloody traffic. Romanian plates is a good bit away from home. Thank you very much. The joys of biking, eh? Line of traffic has gone just like that. One line gone, and back to the next line. Couple of scooter boys. Be flat out gone doing there. The road's opening up, everybody's getting jockeying for position until the dual carriageway opens up. Bob Marley in front's getting ready to get his right claw done onto the accelerator. And we're off. Bloody hell, look at the amount of trucks, man. $200 meters. Oh, for fuck's sake, man, keep going, man. Could have maybe had that, or maybe he's not. When we get up to Fellberg, I hope these lot isn't turning left over the hill, like. I hope they're heading all for Freiburg, like the car in front. He's got Freiburg plates on. God, my backside's a bit numb from sitting on that rock at the Triumph dealership. I wasn't going to stand for an hour and a half, so he's got some nice dandy rocks outside. I parked my horse by. It must be a bit numb. Must have creased one of my cheeks the wrong way. Can't believe as well, I'll tell you, I've got my Triumph triple leather jacket for sale on German eBay. Big discount. Nobody bought it. I've got one person that's got saved it, so I can see who's saved it. One person. So maybe he's got to make a bid, or maybe he's just an arse. I don't know. Hope he makes a bid, like. Brand bloody new, still with the tags and everything on it. Just my arms aren't long enough. Fancy not have long enough arms. I've tried stretching them, but it doesn't work. Because I've tried stretching other things, and that didn't work either. Well, they must have given the bike a clean as well. I got rid of all that bloody dust. A bloody tractor on the road like this. You've got all these bloody fields and hills. Tell you, I'll ban them. Need tractors on the road, or caravans. The only time you're allowed on the road is between 1 o'clock in the morning and 1:15 in the morning. That's what you get, 15 minutes. Nothing else. Alright, so maybe it's a bit tight for caravans. Give them 20 minutes. See? Kindness in my heart. Oh, we've got 2.4 miles, 2.3 miles to go. What's the road? 181. What the bloody hell L181 is? Actually, I'm ready for my shepherd's pie. I'm getting a bit peckish. I had a good sauna before I left the house, like, but I didn't want to waste away. Now, work's getting a little bit busier at the airport. I've lost my corona belly-ish. I lost about 7 kilos. Getting back to my physical perfection. I must be going off that Freiburg one. There's a McDonald's across there, I've seen it. Must be going to get some bait. Right, we got past these trucks. We're coming into dual carriageway mode again. Oh, we're in dual carriageway mode. Concentrate, man. Instead of waving. It's good to see the hills again. Tell I'm from Northumberland, the beautiful hills of Northumberland. Just like up here, or across here. Anybody want a staycation back in the island? Get yourself to the northeast of England. You've got everything. Everything you could ever want. And friendly people on top of that as well.
In 0.6 miles, continue on to Schaffhauserstrasse L181.
You see, 68, 69, it's hard to hear Posh Bird and me lug.
In 350 yards, continue on to Schaffhauserstrasse L181.
Right, 200 yards gone straight on, she said.
In 0.7 miles, take the ramp on the right onto B31.
See, I haven't gone straight on her. Turn off, you silly mare. Because she's changed her bloody thingy bobby on the screen, see? Hey, man. Typical woman, eh? Always changing her mind.
In 250 yards, take the ramp on the right onto B31.
I wish
In
the sat nav.
450 yards, turn slide right onto B317.
I wish the sat nav was real time, because she said, "You did a good turn there, young un. You did well." And you could say, "Thanks very much, sat nav," and she could answer back, "You're very welcome."
In 200 yards, turn slide right onto B317. In 4.8 miles, turn left onto Feldbergstrasse B500.
Look at that, another bloody tractor. Look at that, man. Look at the bloody traffic into him. Nice lake across there. Water's glistening in the sunshine. Ah, lovely, eh? Why, aye. Nice little dinghy on the pond there, be champion. Oh, and Dave and Joe, you were asking about the rentals across here. I did have a look. I'll upload it later on. I've got a picture on my phone. I'll stick it on the end of my video so you can have a butcher's. As I said, it's if you fly into Basel, I've got a Triumph dealership close on hand, does rentals, and a Suzuki, which has Suzuki and Aprilia. And you can pay by day, or you can pay by a long weekend or a short weekend. And the price you'll see includes insurance, and I think, obviously it's all in German, but you can figure it out. I think you get a free first 300 kilometers, 200 mile. Look at the snow. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Look at the snow on top of them hills. Oh, shite, he's gone the same way as me. Lorac plates, I think. I won't be stuck behind that. Twat, I've got a bloody itch on my eye. I've got my glasses on and my two visors. I can't scratch it. Bollocks. Trying to wink to myself to get rid of my scratch. Not the scratch. Get rid of the itch. I'm winking to myself. Oh, mind you, when the sun gone away, or when the hill hides the sun, how well, man, get your skates on. It doesn't have to take the chill in, put a chill in the air. you're turning left up here, I'm gonna scream. Because they do have the option to go either straight on or left. Depends where they're heading to. And I don't know if they actually know the road. Well, obviously I don't know the road very well. But they might know it better than me. There's no point braking, man. Wow, look at the logs on that bloody wagon, eh? Bloody hell. So we'll be coming into Fellberg soon, I think, one of the ski stations up here in Germany, in southern Baden-Württemberg. Somebody flogging honey. Oh, I like me honey, like, I gotta say, me and the two young uns, that's our breakfast. Toast, butter and honey. I just wish I could get the honey on the, with it in the square combs, you know. But they don't seem to get it across here very easy, so I'll just get the fresh honey in the jars. But it's lovely. Hey, Winnie the Pooh.
In 700 yards, turn left onto Feldbergstrasse B500.
There we go. Train station up here. Right, who's turning left and who's gone straight on?
In 200 yards, turn left onto Feldbergstrasse B500.
Shite, there's one man. Oh, he's got Freiburg plates. Where's he gone? Bloody hell, the sun's gone behind the cloud.
In 1.8 miles, continue on to B500.
Yeah, well, man. Another little. Strange, he's gone faster on this bloody road than he went on the other one. I'll get past him. Sit behind you all bloody day. Look at this for a bend around here. Look at that for a corner.
In 700 yards, continue on to B500. In 250 yards, continue on to B500. In 1.7 miles, turn right onto Menzenschwinderstrasse L146.
How far? 1.6 mile. wish they'd put the bloody road number, not the bloody street name, man. No, because the signpost isn't going to have the bloody street name on it. We're in the middle of the sticks. They'll have the road number. And good job they're on a cycle track, eh?
In 0.5 miles, turn right onto Menzenschwinderstrasse L146.
There it is.
In 250 yards, turn right onto Menzenschwinderstrasse L146. In 1.3 miles, continue onto all L146.
Another pond up here. Beautiful area though. See, in the summer months it's be scorching. You know, temperature gets up into the high 30s. It's lovely. Well, not that hot for me. Like, I like it around the 25 mark. That'll suit me. Did they wave? I didn't see it in the sun. I didn't think they did. God, it's free, you know. 50 mile an hour.
In 700 yards, continue onto all L146.
146, alright. Let's check this. If there's a signpost here. See if there's an L on it.
In 250 yards, continue onto all L146. In 2 miles, continue onto L146.
Oh, look at this for a bend, eh? It just goes on and on. If I had a bit more confidence in me riding, you could really kind it over there and come horsing round. God, my right cheek's gone to sleep. Ah. I'm bouncing on top of I get some feeling back in my right cheek. Left one's alright. Oh, unbelievable. Ah, shite, there's something coming down this wheel, man. Bollocks, bollocks and bollocks. Getting stuck behind this on these bends. Ah, man. Now coming down there.
In 700 yards, continue on to L146. In 250 yards, continue on to L146.
Whoa, look at that
In
for a view.
3.6 miles, turn right onto L149.
Look at that, man, eh? What's not to like up here? If you get carried away on these roads, concentrate, Stephen, concentrate. How? No Barry Sheen. Mind you, we aren't off for dropping in height, eh? Wish that sun would get out of that muckle cloud right above me head. Muckle blacken. You seen it? Hope there's no rain coming from it. Then I'll get my first video for a rain riding. Yeah, bloody cyclist cycling up here. An electric bike at that as well, eh? Can't even have a proper bike. He'd be knackered by the time, well, he has got electric power, isn't he? I was gonna say he'd be knackered by the time he got to the top. Get yourself a proper engine. Get yourself a proper bike. It's called a Triumph. Or even get any bike, motorcycle. Thank you. But I hope this Tech Bike Parts will be making a new exhaust for this.
In 0.5 miles, turn right onto L149.
Give it a bit more sound, but I have to be careful across here because it has to be Euro stamped. Are we turning right down here, aren't we? On the 149, that's it.
In 250 yards, turn right onto L149.
Now coming.
In 250 yards, continue onto All 10 Runstress L149. In 0.6 miles, turn left onto Togmuserstrasse L146.
The sun's just breaking out. God, I'm ready for my shepherd's pie. My belly's empty. 146. Oh, Todmus, that's us.
In 200 yards, turn left onto Togmuserstrasse L146.
We will do, Poshbird. Oh, caught that bump.
In
that was
2.2
a left
miles,
plumb.
continue onto L146.
Oh, we're not going to get stuck behind you, for fuck's sake, man. How, Man, you saying that, he probably knows the road better now. Will he be faster than me? He already is, man. Hope the shite he's got in the back of that truck doesn't fall out. Some traffic lights, yeah. Look at that, straight on the green. Because I knew there was a Triumph coming, you see. What's he stopped for? Look at that fucking car coming down there in a red light. What a fucking arsehole. Jesus. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He might have come and run one of them horses doing there. But the look on his face, I didn't think so. I think he's just a knob. Give him a dirty look, like. For whatever that means. I give him a dirty look. I had mud in my eyes. What some canny horses up here, man. I could live up here, I bloody could, you know. Maybe when I retire, eh? Mind you saying, I've always said I'll go back here. $55 in August, so I've got another 10 years graft. Right, I've had the heated grips on for about the last 10 miles. They seem to be alright, I have to say. Mind saying that, now I've said that, they're probably gone off. Excuse me. Should be burping on the camera. Put the new roof up. Stay there, Beamer. Oh, you bugger! Todmoose, 8 kilometres, 5 mile. If I knew how to work the telephone, I could telephone Wallace to get the shepherd's pie stuck in the microwave and get it warmed up. Right, there's no coming, there's no coming.
In 600 yards, continue on to L146. In 250 yards, continue on to L146. In 2 miles, continue on to Bernauer Strasse L146.
Bits of snow at the side of the road there. Now coming there, I'll get past him. Fucking gravel on the road, so be careful. As I say, I'm not a flyer, like, I tend to err on the side of caution and out else. Ah, for fuck's sake, man. The state of that. I'd hate to bin it. They've got these sliders on it, need protectors. Maybe get them, I suppose, but hey, they're not bloody cheap, the Triumph ones.
In 0.5 miles, continue on to Bernauer Strasse 36.
I don't like that gravel at the side of the road because the wagons are pulling it across when they catch it with the wheels.
In 250 yards, continue on to Bernauer Strasse L146. In 0.6 miles, turn slide left onto L146.
You know, I thought the northeast of England was beautiful, but look at that in front of you, man. What's not to like about this place, you know? It's beautiful.
In 250 yards, turn slide left onto L146.
Even Poshbird banging away me lug hole.
In 0.8 miles, continue on to Matenweg L146.
Well, that's cleared the nostrils out. Just came past some cow shit. Oh.
In 250 yards, continue on to Matenweg L146. In 0.7 miles, turn left onto Freiburger Strasse L151. In 200 yards, turn left onto Freiburger Strasse L151. In 0.6 miles, continue on to L151.
Oh, hang on. My plums is all stuck together. Get them separated. Ah, that's better. I don't know what that looked like from behind, but it would have been pretty. So I will have slipped in, if I can master me art of cutting and pasting, the bike rentals for the Triumph dealership and the Suzuki dealership with the Aprilia. I'll have slipped them in by now somewhere. Dacia Sandera's turning off. This is where we got fuel before. Diesel 131. Where's the petrol? 144. How does that compare with back home?
150 yards, continue on to L151.
Or anybody that's watching from further afield, like
in 0.6
the
miles,
Canadians or the
continue on to
Americans.
L148.
I've got a subscriber in Philippines. Philippines, can you believe it? Is that not the dog's bollocks, eh? And I think it was a bloke from India as well. And on my videos, as some of you have been saying the number plate's too big. Yes, we all know that. I can't even know how to put it, man. It's what the Germans require. There is one that's slightly smaller, but because I've got 5 figures across the bottom, it has to be that size.
In 0.5 miles, continue on to Werner Landstrasse L148. In 250 yards, continue on to Werner Landstrasse L148. In 2.2 miles, turn slide right onto Werner Strasse L148.
God, I don't know how I can't get my backside comfortable. Because going up to the Triumph dealership was a lovely ride. It was dead comfortable, no hassles. But by God, my backside's as numb as naught else now. Must be when we were sitting on the rocks. That's all it can be. So viewers, I hope you don't mind these long videos, because I tend to leave them full if I can, because I like watching them. Other people's, you know, when Kinga or Norley on Itchy Boots does a longish video, I quite like watching them.
In 0.5 miles, turn slide right onto Werner Strasse L148. In 250 yards, turn slide right onto Wehrerstrasse L148. In 0.8 miles, continue onto Wiratalstrasse L148.
Well, I mind when I get off the bike that I've got my power cable attached. We get past you here, mate? Yeah.
In 300 yards, continue onto Wiratalstrasse L148. In 1.2 miles, turn slide right onto L148.
Watch these cars cutting the corners. Swiss car. Are you going to let us past, or are we going to be stuck behind you? Oh, you're taking a drink of something, mate.
In 500 yards, turn slide right onto L148.
It's now to turn onto, woman. It's a bloody straight road. Well, apart from the corners, if you know what I mean. Oh, Bonnie lad, let us pass, man.
In 150 yards, turn slide right onto L148. In 3.3 miles, continue onto Grevenwald Tunnel L148.
Gotta say, the old Trident's got some lift. Check the post when I get home, maybe my mirrors is here. Because I emailed the tech bike because they hadn't sent us a tracker number, like, so. Just maybe I've got a surprise when I get back here. Right, lads and lasses, we're getting near the end of the old tapo. So, remember, if you haven't already, subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, why not? It costs you nought. Just click on the bloody button. Same with a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Why not? Costs you nought, it's free. Be nice. And drop us a comment. I try and answer everybody that writes. Even the ones that's bumping the gums of up my number plate being our big. I always write back if I can. Always nicely as well. Nice and pleasant. Because if it brings a smile to my face, then I've brought a smile to your faces. Because that's champion too. Because that's what it's about. If you cannot smile, there's no bother having a been around. You've got to have a laugh. A smile makes the world go round, eh? And I hope you like me a bit banter, a bit babbling shite. Didn't take it our serious, some of it, eh? We all know some of us a load of bollocks, but you know, it's just a bit of crack. This is where the road opens out a bit, I think. Come to the little tunnel in the reservoir. That made me sound quite posh there, reservoir. We're going to come to the reservoir. The posh bird in me look would like that, eh?
In 0.5 miles, continue on to Grevenwald Tunnel L148.
Can't got any wells, darling. There we go.
In 250 yards, continue on to Grevenwald Tunnel L148. In 1.3 miles, continue on to Togmuserstrasse L148.
Look at that, man. I wonder if they found anything dodgy in there. Look at that. Oh, must be a faulty traffic light. It was supposed to turn green for a Trident, but I'll tell the blokes up here it's broken when I go past. Well, at least I've got I can move me plums around in me two cheeks. That's better. Just getting ready to change. Hope there's nobody coming doing these red lights. Well, there we are. There we go. Must be the lad's finished graph for the day. And here we go, we're coming into the tune now.
In 0.5 miles continue on to Topmuserstrasse L148.
God, I trim me toenails as well. Must be getting a bit long. I feel like a claw. One toenail scratching on the other toe. That'll get them trimmed. Bollocks.
In 250 yards continue on to Topmuserstrasse L148. In 0.8 miles, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Friedrichstrasse.
Aye, the son has got his hat on, eh? Hip hip hooray! It's alright, mate, there's space for two of us.
In 150 yards, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Friedrichstrasse. In 70 yards turn right onto Industriestrasse.
Right, lads and lasses, that's the end.
In
Thanks for watching, I hope you've
250 yards, turn
enjoyed.
slide left onto
So,
Millerweg.
auf Wiedersehen!